NEWS.MC on Monaco Info is brought to you by Monaco Legend Properties. Bringing you news on Monaco's economy, culture, sports and more. Welcome to NEWS.MC, your English rendezvous on Monaco Info. Coming up on NEWS.MC, discover past week's top stories and meet the people who make Monaco.
My name is Lisa Battaglia and I am a professional athlete in jet ski stand-up, and you are watching NEWS.MC on Monaco Info.
What's been making headline in the past week? The Prince's Palace has opened the Wedding of the Century, a major exhibition marking 70 years since the marriage of His Serene Highness Prince Rainier III and Grace Kelly in April 1956. Featuring more than 500 documents, objects and previously unseen archives, the exhibition explores the preparations, celebrations and global media attention surrounding one of the 20th century's most watched events. Visitors can discover original outfits, gifts, menus and photographs while learning how the 8-day celebration and worldwide television coverage helped transform Monaco's international profile and usher in a new era for the Principality. On June the 18th, 76 students were recognized at Monaco's annual Monegasque Language Competition Awards ceremony, held in the Town Hall courtyard in the presence of His Serene Highness Prince Albert II, senior officials and educators. This year, around 1,200 pupils from across different age ranges took part. Alongside the prize giving, students performed a traditional skit in Monegasque, highlighting the language's continued vitality among younger generations. The ceremony also marked the 50th anniversary of compulsory Monegasque language teaching in schools, celebrating the Principality's commitment to preserving its linguistic and cultural heritage. Monaco commemorated the anniversary of General Charles de Gaulle's appeal of the 18th of June, the historic 1940 broadcast that called on the French people to continue resisting Nazi Germany. Following an official ceremony, celebrations continued at the Maison de France, where a recital of French musical works was organized by the Union of French Residents in Monaco. French Ambassador Jean de Haussonville attended the event, which paid tribute to an important moment in French history and the enduring values of resistance, freedom and remembrance. Athletes from around the world completed the latest edition of The Crossing, a demanding 225-kilometer waterbike relay between Viareggio and Monaco, organized by the Princess Charlene Foundation and the Prince Albert II Foundation. After final preparations in Italy, the princely couple officially launched the race on June the 19th, which took place across the Pelagos Sanctuary and combined endurance sport with a message of ocean preservation. Teams of 4 riders alternated throughout more than 24 hours of continuous effort, facing night navigation, fatigue and changing sea conditions. The first team reached Lavoto Beach on June the 20th after a grueling crossing, with Team Lion Earth taking victory. Beyond competition, participants highlighted teamwork, resilience and a shared commitment to environmental awareness. On June the 19th, Monaco's Committee for the Promotion and Protection of Women's Rights hosted a roundtable and participatory debate on gender equality in political life and public institutions as part of the Principality's presidency of the Committee of Ministers of the Council of Europe. Bringing together local officials and European representatives, discussions highlighted Monaco's strong female representation in government, diplomacy and elected office. Speakers also addressed ongoing challenges, including women holding just 28% of business leadership roles and a private sector gender pay gap of around 16%. The event concluded with exchanges on practical measures to strengthen equality, leadership opportunities and workplace inclusion. Monaco has received a significant boost in its efforts to strengthen anti-money laundering and counter-terrorism financing measures after the FATF plenary adopted the Principality's 4th progress report on June the 20th. The FATF concluded that Monaco has largely completed the action plan established in June 2024, recognizing substantial progress across key areas of reform. A site visit to Monaco will now be organized to verify that the measures are fully implemented, embedded within institutions and sustainable over the long term. The visit will also reaffirm the continued commitment of the princely government and Monaco's justice system to maintaining international standards. Monaco's presidency of the Committee of Ministers of the Council of Europe reached another important milestone on June the 22nd, as Minister of State Christophe Meerman addressed the Parliamentary Assembly in Strasbourg. Speaking before parliamentarians from the organization's 46 member states, Meerman outlined Monaco's priorities for its 6-month presidency, including the protection of vulnerable people, children's rights, women's rights, the fight against organized crime, and the promotion of sport. The minister emphasized that all member states, regardless of size, carry equal weight within the Council of Europe and reaffirmed Monaco's commitment to democracy, human rights, and the rule of law. During his visit, the Minister of State also met senior Council of Europe officials and Monaco's parliamentary delegation, discussing current geopolitical challenges, multilateral cooperation, and continued support for Ukraine. The Directorate of Public Safety officially welcomed around 30 new recruits during a ceremony at the Rainier III Auditorium on June the 22nd, marking the graduation of the 40th class of lieutenant cadets and the 36th class of police officers. Named the Charlotte Casiraghi class of 2026, the promotion completed 10 months of intensive theoretical, operational, and physical training before joining various branches of Monaco's police force. Attended by Charlotte Casiraghi and senior officials, the ceremony highlighted the commitment and public service ethos of the new officers. The recruits will begin their duties in the coming days, strengthening an institution that plays a central role in daily life in Monaco. The Monegasque Institute of Statistics and Economic Studies unveiled the latest edition of Monaco in Numbers on June the 23rd, a comprehensive annual publication bringing together key demographic, economic and social data about the Principality. Presented to members of the Monaco Economic Board, this year includes new analysis on private sector salaries, employment trends and economic activity. Among the findings, Monaco's median gross monthly salary stands between €3,000 and €3,500, while employment continued to grow in early 2026. The publication also covers population figures, trade, GDP, tourism, culture, and environmental indicators, offering a detailed overview of life in Monaco. Monaco celebrated the traditional feast of St. John on June the 23rd, with the lighting of the customary St. John's bonfire in the Palace Square following a religious service honoring St. John the Baptist. The ceremony took place in the presence of His Serene Highness Prince Albert II, Princess Charlene, and their children, continuing one of the Principality's oldest traditions. The annual celebration remains an important expression of Monaco's cultural heritage and Monegasque identity. The Roca team has been crowned French champions for the 3rd time in its history after defeating Paris Basketball in a dramatic winner-takes-all Game 5 of the Betclic Elite Finals on Tuesday, June 23rd. Despite missing several key players, the Roca team showed remarkable resilience. Led by standout performances from Eli Okobo, Jaron Blossomgame and returning star Mike James, Monaco overturned an 8-point deficit in the final quarter to secure the title. The victory completes a historic quadruple for the Principality club, which also lifted the French Super Cup, Leaders' Cup and French Cup this season. Next up, our exclusive interview with the personalities making the Principality.
My name is Lisa Battaglia and I am a professional athlete in jet ski stand-up. I born in Monaco. I live in Monaco since I am a baby. I did my studies in Monaco for the school and high school, just for the university. I was in Paris. I have a master in philosophy because I wanted to be a teacher. For me, the philosophy is very important in the life. I did my first year in Paris in Sorbonne. It was very exciting. After, for my second years of university, I was in Nice, but now I am in Monaco for my sport. Many riders discovered jet ski at 4 years old, 5 years old. For me, it was during my 16 years old, and during the passport culture, you can discover many activities, and you had jet ski. I tried jet ski, and I was like, wow, but it's fantastic, you have adrenaline. It was my first time in an association for sport. I did violin, cello, but no sport in a club or in an association. So I had many activities, and for me sport, it was just for fun. For my first year, I helped pilot. I took the fuel, so I was just with the pilot for help. After 1 year, my coach, because I trained also with the other athletes, and in September, for the first year, my coach did me a surprise and asked me, do you want to race? Because you are ready. If you want to race, you can. And I was like, oh my God, it's very exciting. And for my first race, it was with the fixed pole, but the category was with the men. And I was the only woman. You can see a big line with only men. And you say, okay, why I am here? Why I want to start? But I finished the race. I was very happy. At this moment, I knew I wanted to be a true athlete. I did the World Championship UIM and I did the World Series, and now the both championships have the same rules. So the jet ski for women have the big engine. So it's very expensive, and before 3 years ago, it was in GP2, so it's like F1, F2, F3. In jet ski, GP1, GP2, GP3. And we was in GP2 before, in women, so I won the European Cup, I won many races in GP2 with men and women. But the problem now, you need a big engine, you need the best jet ski. You can train every day. If you don't have the engine, you can't win. I want to train to race with a big engine because it's more physical, so I need to train my back, my legs, my brain also, because it's more dangerous. It's 150 kilometers on the water, so it's very fast. I need to be strong everywhere. So I train in squat because my leg or the suspension, like a car. So if I am straight on my legs, my back is destroyed in 5 minutes. So I need to be, yes, very smooth. It's every day, and you need to do stretching, you need to do cardio. I do bicycle, I do ski, I do athleticism. You need to be good in everything. And in mechanic also. We have an association to promote this sport. It's MT Racing, so Monaco team racing. We want to share our passion, have more pilots in the team to do race in the world. We have the team. For the moment I am alone, but we want to grow. I love my country. I am the first woman in Monaco to be recognized like a high-level athlete in mechanic sport. So for me it was very important to prove for the other women it is possible to do a mechanic sport and to be a woman, and to say yes, Monaco is here. Monaco as a woman in this strange sport, but we are here, we are on the podium.
That's all for today. Thank you for watching NEWS.MC, your English rendezvous on Monaco Info. Discover the full interview and more stories on our websites, NEWS.MC and MonacoInfo.com. Next week we will receive Martika, Monegasque influencer. This show is intended to provide a summary of the past week's top stories for the English-speaking audience. For daily and real-time news updates in English, please visit NEWS.MC and subscribe to our free daily newsletter. For French news, visit MonacoInfo.com. This show was brought to you by Monaco Legend Properties.